Alright guys, this is my latest song I just finished recording today. I call it God is the Light, and I took it from the book of Psalms in the Bible. So first we start out with an intro, which is this. Big fat synth intro, key of F. So I basically just layered a bunch of synth programming I did on my Yamaha Reface, the white one. Did a bunch of layers through it, through a bunch of ambient reverb effects and tape delays and echoes and warbly googles and all this stuff. So I like the sound of it. It's very big and sweeping. And then it goes into the... Oh. Hear those woes? Hear the woes? Let's check them out. I like my woes a lot. Now, why do I like them? I like them because I actually walked into my hallway. Behind me, I've built a hallway so people can move through the garage without coming out here to kind of interrupt the recording sessions or my kids studying or whatever. But the hallway is very, very echoey, and I've been wanting to treat it with like a carpet and stuff. But right now, it works as a nice echo chamber. Pretty cool, huh? So I just went out there and recorded myself singing those woes a bunch of times, and you can see I layered them here. And I'm, yeah, so there you have it. Oh, I actually have two layers of woes. See all these woes? So yeah, lots of woes happening, and I like them. So let's listen to it. So you can definitely hear the song has gone in a distinctly Coldplay direction, but if I listen to this track, so this is just my electric guitar. A friend of mine, Chris Mitchell, made it for me back. Well, he's from Statesboro, Georgia, where I grew up, and was one of the temp professors at the college I went to school for, and he makes custom guitars. So I used this guitar, and I used it through my friend Will's Fender studio amp. I forget what it's called. The Princeton. The Fender Princeton is what I used to record it. So those are the guitar riffs that are happening. And then over here we have this break beat I made. Sounds lame by itself, right? The kick sends are going to sidechain the synth. That's all. And then, oh, I didn't actually mean for them to go into the main mix, but they are. And then drum kit. That's like a 70s kit from Contact, and I played that. And then these cymbal swells I made, I actually swelled them here in my garage. It's just an old pasty, I don't know how to say that, an old cymbal that it had some crackling because I recorded it in an SM57. Hey, listen. Just a mono sample that I made for the song, and it's crackly, and I like the crackles. So I recorded my tambourines here. I like to record in 4-bar loops, and then the shakers, same thing. I use my shakers. My kids have broken the shakers, so they're covered in tape, which gives them a warmer sound. So I cover them in tape so the little beans don't come out. All right, so let's go into now the verse.
God is the light. He shines in the darkness.
So here we have snaps I made. I just thought they sounded cool. I don't know. Went for it. Like it. And then I have, I use the woes the whole time. I keep the woes going through the verses.
God is the light. He shines in the darkness.
And then here are the electrics. I did 2 electric performances and stacked them. They gave it kind of a chorusy feel. So that's what's happening there. with the electric guitar is very simple, clean. My bass guitar, nothing to it. No effects really, just straight in. It's just a little bit of compression, of course.
Fountain of life.
I'm gonna turn these up actually.
Joy of the hopeless. If we turn away, there is forgiveness. Help us to see.
So there's my little harmony punch-ins.
Help us to see.
Singing up high there, and I always try to do a little doubling on the sides,
Help us to see.
just to help give some space to the vocal.
Help us to see.
So in terms of effects here on the lead vocal, I always sing close to my mic, and so I do a pretty hefty low end. I'm running it through the supercharger to give it a little bit of restore some of that natural mic preamp feel that I don't have expensive mic preamps. Of course, tuning always. I'm a terrible singer. And then I'm using this to further kind of saturate things, and adding a little bit of this delay and echo just to give it a little bit more space. So that's happening on both the verse vocals and the chorus vocals.
Help us to see. You live within us if we just believe. Oh God of loving kindness, we long to be like you.
Now originally for this chorus I had the vocals doing a hallway thing.
Oh God.
Oh, that's the harmony. The hallway vocals. Remember I talked about that hallway.
Oh God of loving kindness.
And the problem is I realized that echoey, like shouty hallway echoey vocal, think like Kings of Leon or Oh Hellos or whatever, it works better with short words, like shouty words. These are long held out words, and so the hallway vocal ended up not having the effect I wanted, and I learned that. But I still liked them, so I left them in but turned them way down.
Oh God of loving kindness, we long to be like you. Your mercy never ending, eternity is where you make a place for us.
So I just loved going back into this big giant Coldplay intro sound. Now the chorus doesn't really pick up. It kind of stays subdued like it's a pre-chorus. So the intro kind of functions like the chorus in terms of lift.
Eternity is where you make a place for us.
And it repeats that twice. Let me go to verse 2.
Praise to the Son, praise to the Spirit, Father of all, joy of creation.
So here you can see two takes. I sing one, sing again, and then if I mess up, I have two or more takes that I can pick better parts from. So the chorus, you can see here, if I extend this chorus down, it expands. You can see all the takes. My chorus vocals, I sing once, twice, thrice, thrice, fifes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 takes. And by the time I get here, 6 or 7, oh no, I just said 6, 7. I'm sorry about that. I'm feeling good. I feel like my voice is doing what I want it to be doing. These first ones rarely ever are where I want them to be. And then, so I use these last takes, and then I just can copy and paste, but then use different takes. So it is unique performances, as you can see through each. And then I also use them as a way of doubling. I'll use the extra vocals just as a doubling effect on the sides of the channel, left and right, to accentuate the main lead vocal. So during this chorus, I enjoy the sounds here. What do I got? The bass. I do have a little echo, a little reverb on the bass just to fill in the space a little bit. And then here I have same thing, reverb Princeton, my electric running through that for just basic rock chords there. And then this is, what is this? Same setup, I'm just running it through a delay pedal that I stomped to get the tap delay in there for a U2 kind of a sound. And then what's going on here? The snaps, like we've talked about, I let the snaps run the whole time. Just a little subtle kick happening. Little kick drum there. Nice sounds. What do we got here? Tambourine hits. I like these. Hear them? Very proud of that tambourine. I love the way it just has a big fat hissy sound. I threw some reverb on there. So there's that. Continuing into the... And then here I just go back into the chorus. I add some cymbals. And then I do this. Hear that? I just put some heavy distortion on the synth part. I love the airy synth, so I wanted to end with that. What is this? Bass cuts out there. I repeat the fluoresces. I just think they're cool. So this song, this part here, is kind of its own chorus. This song should have had a bridge, I suppose. But I just liked it as it was. I'm gonna let it not have a bridge or a B section. Just let it run, and just kind of maybe people can feel nice about getting lost in the flow of the music without needing it to necessarily always be hitting it with something fresh and new. So, all right, there's the song. I got one more to record with my wife Katie, and I'm excited about that. And then I should be ready to just do some final passes like this, do some tweaks, and then get this album out. Excited. Thanks, guys.